It's probably a good idea that Gary's sitting in the middle, otherwise there might be a bit of under the table hand stuff.
Without
a
Dude,
towel.
I can reach. Yeah.
Just your big fox just probably flop out.
You can use that as an intro.
Wow, this is really hard.
Wow, there it is.
Oh, that's a table. Oh, sorry, Lish.
No homo.
No, none.
You do realise I'm definitely cutting that in as an intro now.
It's no homo.
Well, dude,
It's not homo if it's with stab. You need to do your intro, man.
I was going to. Thanks, man.
Yeah, just when you're ready to go.
When I'm ready. I was going to, but you just keep...
Me and Stav have been here waiting and ready for like 10, 20 minutes, and you've just been...
dicking around with the settings. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of News Shuffle. I'm Mark One. This is obviously Daniel from last week. This is our new host, Steve Nicolakopoulos.
Close. Close.
Pronounce it, man.
I was going to say my name's Jess McKee, but you know.
Just McKay.
I
Steve
don't know.
Nicolakopoulos. No.
Nicolakopoulos.
That was close.
Nick Giannopoulos.
Nick Giannopoulos. Yes, that's it. That's
Cool.
precisely it.
Steve Nick Giannopoulos.
Yeah.
Nick Giannopoulos done. Alright.
This is a weekly show where we take a whole bunch of light stories from across the world and put them in a box and pull them out at random. You ready to go? I think you can do stuff. I can type them out so we can actually read them out loud. So feel free, Stephen.
Oh, no.
Take it first line,
After
Steve.
you, sir. After you.
Okay.
It's the veteran of the show.
Oh god, I picked the really long one. Diner attacked after refusing Seattle man's demand for bite of his burrito.
Good one.
This is such a long one. Give me a bite of your burrito. Gary said that before.
Euphemism.
Give me a bite of your burrito. Muhammad Abdi, 24, allegedly demanded of the stranger noshing Saturday afternoon outside of... That's what it says. It says noshing. Outside a Seattle restaurant. When the burrito owner declined Abdi's request and remarked, "That is rude." Abdi pushed him and again demanded a bite of the Mexican food favourite. As the diner then arose from his seat, Abdi allegedly punched him in the forehead and fled on foot, according to the Seattle Police Department report.
Only in America, right?
Yeah. Cops subsequently caught up to Abdi as he was boarding a city bus near where the burrito attack transpired. After being identified by the victim, he was arrested for assault and booked into the county jail. Abdi did not go quietly, however. Local precinct and... I skipped a line. Did not go quietly, however. Police noted that he yelled obscenities at the officer transporting him to the local precinct and spit on the vehicle's plexiglass divider. He continued to spit at the cops while inside the precinct. Abdi, who is locked up in lieu of $10,000 bail, had been arrested more than a dozen times in the last year for trespass, theft, assault, and robbery. The burrito owner, who had very slight redness to the forehead, did not request medical treatment.
Wow.
Give me a bite of your burrito.
Can you imagine just going up to someone who's some parties and like it's Saturday night and just being like, "Can I have a bite of your burrito?"
Yeah.
Boom!
Bang. Like that.
Well, you should just give me a bite.
Yeah, I like that he decided to go somewhere classy and go for Mexican food instead of like just the Macca's.
Yeah, give me a chicken nuggets. We probably made like more headlines though.
So you gonna eat all of them? Can I have one? Sure. You have 20. You have 10 nuggets there. You spare one.
There you go. A bit excessive.
Eat it a little bit, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, that's what.
It's not like he said, "Can I have a bite of your schwanz?" and winked at him. Then he probably deserved a punch to the head.
Yeah, but bite a burrito? No.
Bite of burrito. Yeah, just clap to the head. Wow, $10,000 bail for
Punching a bloke in the head.
no, but he had other stuff.
And spitting on blokes.
He had other like warrants out for him.
In retrospect, that's probably actually not that much. $10,000
Yeah.
for all of that. When you put it all together, it's
Yeah, assaults and robbery and spitting and burrito biting. That's
especially that last one.
burrito biting's probably the one that got him in the end.
It wasn't the one that got him.
What a way to go down though. You've done all that other shit and there's a burrito that got you.
Yeah, no joke. Just Why are you here? Burrito.
I was reading this story. I think it's in here. I'm not too sure. I can't remember if I put it in here or not. But like,
Well, spoilers.
yeah, spoiler. Cue spoiler. Well, I'm not going to talk about it then because it could be in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
What happens if you pull it out and just... well, I was talking about it.
it's something. It's to do with murder. It's
Oh.
a murder story.
Murder.
That was good. Stitched up by a burrito. Give me a bite of the old burrito.
Only in America.
Only in America. What have we got here, Mark?
Teenager's heart stopped 3 times after downing 10 club shots.
Jay Mandy, 23.
We love you, Maria. Maria's, for all you watching at home, Maria's going to be on next week. You will love her as much as we do.
She's a good chick.
Great chick.
This does sound like the might be the story.
Does sound like it.
Maybe it is Maria and I just changed the names and age for her protection.
Could be.
Miss X.
Jade Dinsdale, 18, spent 3 weeks in a coma after downing the drinks at a 2-for-1 night. As bubbly teenager Jade Dinsdale chatted on the morning after the night on the town, she suffered a cardiac arrest and collapsed. It was the terrifying start of a traumatic ordeal caused by the caffeine in the Jaeger bombs she had downed. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs are never a good idea.
No, never.
Jade, 18, suffered 3 cardiac arrests in total and ended up in a coma and had to spend 3 weeks in hospital. Jade was told by medics that when the alcohol she drank had worn off, the caffeine in her system took control of her heart rate, causing it to accelerate wildly.
Wow.
Jaeger bombs. The Jaeger bombs are usually like your last. Like when you get to Jaeger bombs, you know, if you drink any more, it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, it depends how many Jaeger bombs you have.
You start at pre-drinks. I killed it last week. First
Yeah, I
game.
saw that. That was good.
Jaeger bombs.
And last night, we went at pre-drinks at Nicole's last night,
Yeah.
and she had absinthe, which was always a good
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
You had a bit of that.
Mixed
Absinthe
with
and Red Bull.
vodka.
Mixed with vodka.
Oh, wow.
Shots. Plus those Jello shots. I had one of them. There was a lot of vodka in that.
That was.
Yeah, usually vodka, the Jaeger bombs end your night, because then
Now they can start you.
No, I reckon I started.
Yeah.
because that's where you get your energy for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Start Red Bull.
Yeah.
Just Jaeger bomb after Jaeger bomb. Just all of a sudden it's good.
And then you get mortal.
And you
Yeah,
get
mortal.
And then you just tash on.
Get on with some load.
Get some worldler more.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever had that many Jaeger bombs that you feel your heart just start going nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like it was like a 2-for-1 night, and I had like 4. I had about
58.
I had about 3 or 4, and yeah, after that, and then like after that, I was drinking Red Bull and vodkas, which is again
Ooh.
not a good idea. Yeah, like you feel your heart start to go boom, 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 and like I need to stop this now.
I just need to stop. Just get it away from me. That's when you go back to the beer.
Yeah,
Pump it away.
yeah,
Scotch.
Scotch.
yeah. Like once I move on from the beer, it's hard to go back on the beer.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's generally not.
it's like beer kicks off my night. Like I start with beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. Go beer and Scotch, or Scotch rum, get in fights, and then
Yeah.
tequila.
Stab somebody with your shoe.
Stab
Vicky.
somebody with your shoe.
No, yeah, for me, vodka is the perfect alcohol because it goes with everything.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
It doesn't go with beer too well.
Well,
Or cider.
Sucks.
It doesn't go with cider with beer. You know. No, but it does go with a lot of things.
yeah.
Vodka soda isn't even that bad.
Vodka soda. You did vodka
Yeah,
soda.
it's terrible. I don't like vodka anymore.
Too many?
Is that when you had like that bloodshot eye?
Yeah, I did. Bloodshot eye from throwing up too much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, Never again.
Oh dear. Good.
When you're young and dumb, hey?
When you're YOLO,
YOLO.
as they say these days. That's a very long one.
Wow. This one. Climbing Mount Everest. You had better take a bin bag with you. Is that... Wow. Okay. Climbers hoping to scale the world's tallest mountain will have to return with their own rubbish, rather, under the new rules introduced in a bid to stop the mountain.
In a bin.
Wow. I cannot read. In a bid to stop the mountain becoming a giant and very tall dump. Any group which fails to descend without 8 kilograms of rubbish for each team member will not get their $4,000 deposit back, which is 2,700 euros. Nepal's government will open inspection offices at the mountain's base camp to inspect and weigh each climber's bag after they have returned from Earth's highest peak. Wow.
That's alright, we just ended there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, they're estimating how much rubbish is going to be there and how many people. 4,000 people have climbed Mount Everest. Well, you probably know that. Oh well, no. There's something interesting here. Officials estimate that 100 of tons of rubbish lie on the slopes of the icy mountain, including the frozen corpses of hundreds of climbers.
Oh.
Wow. I wonder who estimates that.
Actually, the most interesting part of that story for me isn't the garbage stuff. It's the $4,000 deposit to climb Mount Everest.
Yeah.
So you have to pay to climb a mountain. Who do you Do you pay Nepal, like the government, to climb the mountain, or?
Yeah, you assume so.
Yeah, probably. That's fair enough.
Probably them because they're probably regulating it all.
Heritage listed, all that sort of shit.
But it's a natural wonder.
Yeah, well, you'd have to pay to snorkel in the Barrier Reef.
Not if you have your own boat, you go out there and.
I still think it'd be sort of regulated though.
But the mountain is there. Like, are they patrolling the base of the mountain? Like, hey, they're patrolling for illegal climbers.
Hopping over the border.
Yeah. It's $4,000 and corpses as well. So you could possibly pay $4,000 and die.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's essentially what that deposit is.
Well, if you think about that, it's here. Give us some money so you can die. Yeah, cheers. Die, yeah.
I read this story about this guy. It wasn't this week. It was actually a while ago. Who climbed Mount Everest, and a lot of people don't plan for the descent. They only plan for the climb. So that's the majority of people die on the descent because they obviously they run out of energy and they run out of food and oxygen or whatever.
Yeah.
These guys, they decided to climb Mount Everest, and then they packed portable hand gliders, and then they just hang glided and I think they hang glided or parachuted off Mount Everest, and it took them 2 hours to get back to the bottom.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's very good. Wouldn't it? Because you're up that high, and wouldn't that affect your parachute? Oh well, maybe not the parachute.
Oh,
hang glider. Because I imagine not
pretty breezy. I mean, I remember it being pretty breezy. I'm surely that there's an amount of training and control involved, but still, that is such a good idea. It sounds so much fun.
Seems like you're going downhill. Could you just roll down after?
You roll down Mount Everest.
Roll down.
It's like in The Simpsons. Homer fires the Sherpas start cartwheeling down the mountain. Yeah.
You got up there, your legs are a bit tired.
When you're a kid, you used to just lie on your side and roll down hills.
Yeah. Might as well just do that.
Yeah, why not?
Let's just do that. I could imagine there'd be rocks and stuff. Sounds like a fun way to get down. Can we? Another idea. Can we invest in building a slide?
Slide of Mount Everest
from the top of Mount Everest to the bottom, or to bottom, and in the middle you can have a shop or something with
shop.
Just build it right into the cliff face. Yep, there we go. Convenience store.
Just a checkpoint, a pit stop.
Can I grab a nice coffee and some beef jerky. Just
I would risk my life to climb Mount Everest if I could go on a slide down.
I can imagine so many things wrong with that.
Exactly.
And you have to get into one of those potato bags to slide down.
Well, those nuts.
Yeah.
You know how you do the racing at Wet n Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can build like multiple slides for races. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
good.
that's it.
Get onto it, Nepalese government.
Yeah. Oh, my favourite.
Next. Yes, this one doesn't. Oh, the heads are running.
This is the story I actually want you to read. This is the
cool.
story I've been praying for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Lucky man.
New internet craze. Mamming. Oh, wow. Mammograms can be used to check for breast cancer in women who have no signs or symptoms of the disease. Getting a high-quality screening mammogram and having a clinical breast exam is highly recommended after a certain age and is the most effective way to detect breast cancer early. Unfortunately, many women skip these screenings simply because of the awkwardness that surround the mammography. 2 women, one of which has overcome breast cancer, has started an initiative called Mamming. It basically works like this. Brilliant. Place your boobs on random things in random places. Take a picture and upload it to Instagram. #mamming.
#mamming.
With this humorous initiative, Michelle Jarrett and Michelle Lamont hope to inspire women to take action and get a mammogram early if they suspect a problem. Some might call it immature, but it's still a noble initiative. At the very least, it's a good excuse for guys to stare at lots of boobs. And work, we say.
Awesome work.
Wow.
That is the best internet craze ever. Move over, stupid fucking planking, whatever the fuck you were. Mamming.
Nick,
Didn't they-
nominate.
Didn't they already? I've seen photos of people doing that already.
Have you?
Not-
Where?
Not on Facebook. Like I read a news article not all that long ago that was saying they're going to start doing that.
Yeah.
And it sounds just awesome.
It does. It
Who
doesn't sound.
doesn't love boobs?
It's like
Seriously, even women love
Even
boobs.
women love
I know.
boobs.
Yeah.
It's like the old sneaky balls, like when you just used to slip a little one out the side in a
I never
photo.
did that, but I
Yeah,
did.
you.
I did.
You definitely did. I think Unilife says that photo. Doesn't
Now does.
Oh,
In her
wow.
wallet.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Joshua Jenner did.
Oh,
That was the best censor too.
Oh wow.
It was the.
There you go. There's a bit like, you know how recurring theme here, how Maria always does like handstands. You look over, Maria, what are you doing? Oh, just mamming. Cool.
Just mamming.
just trying to put her boobs on the ground. Just trying to manage to the cup.
Need a hand love?
I can imagine all the the crazy ways the girls can like mam as well. Just
Yeah.
like you just get anything,
Yeah, that's it.
moves on it.
Yeah, you can do it with the box.
Do it,
Go ahead.
do it with the new shuffle box.
Yeah.
My hands?
Wow. Yes, that's a good one.
Happy to nominate for that. Anybody out there available?
Oh, but you can do it, yeah, because you know when people doing the selfies and all that.
Mhm.
I saw one of the guy like flying a plane. He's got a stick and he's going like this and he's taking a photo. And so you can just like if you're a woman, you can think about all this crazy stuff. Like imagine if somebody climbed.
Mount Everest.
Everest?
No, it's not like Uluru and just did it there. Do you imagine that?
Just-
Something crazy like that. Or the Sydney, you know how they do the climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just man on that.
Yeah, I think you should.
I think I should, yeah.
I think you should indeed, with your big, hairy Greek chest. No
I'm not
homo.
gonna should. I don't want Gary to lose all his subscribers. For me,
No.
so-
You mean gain?
Oh, there.
Oh,
Oh.
All female based.
Oh, female guys. Oh, wow. They'll...
Click subscribe, ladies.
I'm pretty sure UniSA basketball liked it as well. That's a story for another day.
That's another story for another day. I still need to explain why I'm called Gary. It's still another story for another
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. So yeah, I thought.
I think it's actually a good idea that as
Yeah.
well. Like
Yeah.
being serious is probably a good idea.
breast awareness. Yeah, absolutely.
Initiative. You know, awareness.
Think about how no guy wants to go in and be like, oh, you know, I think I've got something wrong with my prostate.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to do that. I can imagine why girls wouldn't want to do that either.
Hey, I've got this weird thing that's sort of hanging off my nuts. What's that about?
That's like embarrassing bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught the tail end of that show once.
Oh yeah, no, they have some pretty wild stuff.
Oh! That's on top of the camera! How would you invent an innovative way to track prostates?
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Trust Gary to think of that.
Yeah, no,
Gary's like, I've got one.
My hand in the butt.
I don't know how much you're going to be allowed to use from that last police one.
Yeah, no, we've got to do one more.
Talking Parrot helps catch owner's murderer.
Ah, cool.
Wow. Okay. The Talking Parrot in India's bustling city of Agra.
It's all kicking off in India.
Yeah, it's all happening. Everyone go to India.
Everyone's
Sounds
India.
good.
Where it's at.
Popular tourists visiting the majestic Taj Mahal, well, probably has his mother there, reportedly helped police track down the man responsible for murdering the pet's owner. According to the Times of India, which is a newspaper I'm gathering, local police were struggling a week after the murder of Neelam Sharma.
We apologise to the family
Yeah.
of Dylan Sharma for butchering that name.
Sorry, I definitely know how it feels. They butchered my name to begin with, so.
What do you mean, Steve McGeonopoulos? As you were.
As we're doing. And it was 45. Until they received a tip from the most unlikely of sources. Hercules!
What?
What a brilliant name. The dead woman's parrot. Neelam's husband. Not the name. But. Just call him Raj.
Session
Raj.
Tendulkar.
Yeah, call him Raj. Raj.
Raj. It's pretty close to Raj. The editor of the Hindi language daily newspaper was the first to glean Hercules' insight. He noticed an abrupt change in the bird's behaviour whenever his nephew, Astush, I guess, visited their house following the Feb 20 killing. During discussions, too, whenever Astush's name was mentioned, the parrot would start screeching, said Sharma. This raised suspicions and they informed the police. Astush later confessed to the crime during police interrogations following her death.
Stitched up by a parrot, there's another way to go.
Well, funny story. My grandparents used to own a parrot.
Yeah.
And they went away to America for like 2 months and gave the parrot to my uncle and auntie to look after.
Yeah.
My uncle taught the parrot to say, "Fuck off, Jill." So that when my grandma's called Jill, when she came back and walked past, the parrot would go, "Fuck off, Jill." They knew their name as well. They're like, "Fuck off, Jill." So similar.
Yeah.
So, stitched up one way and stitched up another. Oh, just...
That's gonna be the most abstract way to find the criminal. Just the parrot was screeching. Just
do it? Yeah.
Just pinned it on him. Just thought it was him.
Could you imagine if that's the way they caught Heisenberg? With the parrot?
How would that stand up in a court of law, though? Like, how could the...
No, like, surely...
First, but
Oh,
if
okay.
he
Yeah,
didn't,
okay.
then it would have... There'd be no way.
Yeah.
Not even...
So you should have just said, "Nah, I didn't do it." Prove it, and then like, "Oh, well, we've got a parrot."
No, there's that. Plus, like, I could imagine they would have gathered some evidence, like, after raising suspicion on the guy, they'd build up a case on the guy.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Still, unlucky bloke.
So
that's
do
the
you
worst
think
one.
it's like got away with this?
Yeah.
Got away with this. Yeah, Parrot says you did it. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we have to charge you.
Stupid Parrot. You caught me. I did it.
It's like Scooby-Doo. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that stupid parrot.
Raggy? Alright, last one.
Last one, Daniel. Finish this off.
Still what she said. Oh, okay.
Giant goon bag showcased at Cottlesea Sculpture by the Sea.
This is brought to you by Joshua Jenner.
Cottesloe Beach is currently the home to what could be the most expensive goon bag in the world, as part of the area's annual Sculpture by the Sea. The 10th annual event launches today and runs until March 24, showcasing 74 artists from around the globe. Created by Mount Lawley artist Norton Flavel,
Wow.
the sculpture, Bulk Carrier, stands at an impressive 4 meters tall and is designed to float on water. The sculpture, which is made of reflective PVC and epoxy resin, is on sale for 20 grand. Mr. Flavel describes his artwork as playful reference to our culture of karting big. The sculpture of the iconic box wine bag will undoubtedly be a hit during the exhibit, as it conjures up nostalgic memories from some drinking on the beach, waking up with a killer hangover, and inflating the bag to double as a pillow.
So where's a pillow? So what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scott.
William Good did that on Gold Coast when we made him sleep on the on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
He inflated the goon bag and slept on it.
I remember that. I still like imagine being the one that gave the bag and you've given someone a goon layback out of it.
Yeah.
I goon layback that.
Yeah,
Joshua would.
Joshua.
Joshua would.
Yeah. Oh, he would.
What about the old
sculpture?
hang the goon bag from the clothesline and sort of spin it around? Have you done that before? You hang a goon bag on the clothesline and sort of play Wheel of Fortune. Everybody lays underneath the clothesline. You spin it, and wherever it lands, that person has to do the goon
So it's like
layback.
like spin the bottle, but with
Yeah.
the goon bag and a clothesline.
Yeah.
That's most everything we've ever had.
So I think
can't get teamwork, so I think we need to do it.
I think we do, but somehow rig it so that it always lands on Josh. Again?
Not me.
There you go.
guys will meet Josh one day. One day, maybe not here.
Probably not.
Probably not here. Actually, you don't know.
He's pretty smart. He'd do alright.
I'm not sure. I have to get his permission to use his name on this video, but
No, use it.
Yeah, you do anyway.
Stuff him, and then put up a picture of him wearing a towel. The infamous one. Anyway, massive goon bag.
yeah, 20 grand.
Why? I don't understand. Well, it's obviously for a sculpture building
Oh, yeah.
thing, an art show. What would possess you to go, make a goon bag?
Well, as you said, it's part of the culture, isn't it? It's
We mass produce wine. Put it all in.
yeah. They call it like. They
Do you
call
reckon
it,
there's goon actually inside it? Or is it just like water?
That's what I'm wondering.
surely it'd be like air.
Yeah.
Well, it's made of
Find
plastic.
out.
It's made of plastic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I
20 grand still.
I doubt it. You're good with the airplanes today.
Not bad with airplanes.
20.
20 grand's worth of goon.
So would you $20,000 worth of goon? Let's. How many did it say? It doesn't say how many liters it had. Did it? It's 4
Nah,
meters
it's 4
tall.
meters tall.
So that could order a lot of good. Even if it was really skinny,
Yeah,
that's a lot of good.
it's a lot of punch. It's a lot of punch.
Yeah, but
I actually haven't drunk goon since 2011 uni games. Since Gold Coast, I haven't touched goon since.
Goon, for all you international
No, it doesn't.
watchers out there, is a cheap wine.
Cask wine.
Cask wine. Yeah. I'll put a picture up of it here.
Fruity Lexia
makes you sexy.
makes you sexy.
Oh, wow. Boom. There it is.
Yeah.
It makes Stav a 12 out of 10 rather than just a 10 out of 10.
Ayo.
No, homo.
On that note, that brings us to the end of this episode of News Shuffle. If you click the like and subscribe, click on the channel, see last week's episode. Right here somewhere. If you want to leave us any thoughts on anything we talked about this week, leave us a comment in the section down below. I've been Mark One. This is Steve Nikolakopoulos.
Giannopoulos.
Good one.
Giannopoulos. Got it right? Daniel Joyce. We'll see you next week.
There you go. Did someone fart?
That was me.
Fucking hell, okay.
That's going in the outro.
That's the outro. That's it. That's thick.
Yeah.
That's a thick one.